This is our Travel Lite Falcon FL-14 travel trailer. It is approximately 14 feet long from the back bumper to the front hitch. The hitch weight is about 180 pounds and the dry weight on this trailer is just under 1,700 pounds. So it's one of the lightest trailers you can get that has a full actual bathroom in it. And it also is not a teardrop style, so it's mostly the same height throughout the whole thing. So we'll take you guys around it and show you everything there is on it. So we'll start from this side and kind of work our way around. So from this side, this is kind of the side where all the action happens. So at the back you have a propane furnace that'll open up. It's a manual light, so you will have to light that yourself. It's pretty simple. Right next to that is your fill for your water tank or your city water connection. If you choose to fill your tank, there is an 18-gallon freshwater tank as well as a 30-gallon gray and black tank combined. So it's not two separate tanks, it's one combined tank. And then you have some of your exhaust vents for your stove, your microwave, your refrigerator, and then you have your electrical hookups. It's pre-wired for solar, so if you choose to add a solar panel to keep your battery charged, you can do that. It has a 30 watt or 30 amp power plug you can plug in there, as well as if you're in a place that has cable, you can hook up there. At the front there is a 20-pound propane tank and a deep cycle battery, so if you're unable to be hitched up or you don't have access to electric, you can plug in there. There are 4 stabilizer jacks, one on each corner. That is the exhaust for your furnace. Nice little manual step. And then we are under the awning right now. Again, it probably extends out about 8 or 9 feet, so pretty decent coverage, especially on a rainy day if you want to be outside still. We have 15-inch alloy wheels on both sides. The spare tire is a steel tire, but it is still the same, or a steel rim, but it is still the same tire. Right above that there is a plug, so that way you have electric outside. Above that we have 2 outdoor speakers and a floodlight. All of the lights on this trailer are LED, so you're not going to use a whole lot of electric. And then as we kind of move around to the back, I'll just go here briefly. Again, the spare tire, and then there is a storage area. It's not really big, but big enough that we can hold our cords, our leveling blocks, our jacks, stuff like that, that you don't want necessarily on the inside of the camper. As well as inside the bumper, we are able to keep our sewer hose. Again, like I said before, here's a tire, has a nice little cover on it, and a big back window that slides open. So all the windows open up. As we go inside, so there's a nice little handle here. When you open up, your door is assisted open, as well as it stops at 90 degrees. That is so it doesn't hit the arm of the awning or burn a hole when you put it in front of the furnace exhaust. There's a nice screen door here with a pass-through, so if you need to get anything in or out, you can do that. But then this also locks together, so if you want to open and close them at the same time, you can. So as you guys step into the RV, to your right is basically some storage. There's basically the biggest open storage that we have right here, kind of a little half closet. Then you have 2 drawers. The drawers themselves pretty decent in size. And then below that you have the fuse panel, so if you have any electrical issues, you can have access to that. And then just below that is the furnace and the battery disconnect and a fire extinguisher, which is required in every trailer. As you step in, like I said, here's that little kind of half closed closet, and then next to that is our bathroom. This is probably the main reason we bought this trailer, is because it actually had a bathroom in it, especially at this size. So when you open it, it is a wet bath. So the toilet is in the shower. I'm about 6 foot tall. It is a little cramped in there, but for a weekend or a week trip, it's not too bad, especially if you have access to a shower on a normal basis and you're just using this for the times that you're in a campground that doesn't have them. Right above that is a nice skylight, which lets in a decent amount of light. Some people replace that with a fantastic fan if you want a little bit more air movement in here. And then the kitchen itself has a microwave, a stovetop with a sink, and then a 3-way refrigerator, which is really nice. So it runs off of shore power, battery, or propane. A lot of them don't have the propane option, but this one does. As well as you have your small carbon monoxide detector down there. And then all of the windows, there's 3 windows in the back. They all open. They all have screens. They also all have shades that come down. This one has the shade partially down. Right above that is some more storage. This storage goes the whole way across. So there's a door here and a door here, but there's still storage behind here, so you can store a lot of stuff up in there. There is a air conditioner. It's the same size air conditioner you get in most travel trailers. So in a trailer this size, it cools down very fast. Then there are also 2 stereo speakers. You also have 2 stereo speakers outside, if you didn't see those when we came in. This is your dinette / bed. So this tabletop folds down and sits on here, on these little braces right here. And then your cushions slide in. The cushions are actually pretty comfortable. They're about 4 inches thick. Some people put a mattress pad on there, but we've chosen not to. And then there is also, if we go in through here, there is a set of plugs, and then a 12 volt and a USB port as well. And then up top, we have our entertainment hookup. So if you guys want to put a TV in here, which we will eventually do, but they don't come from the factory with one, you can. Again, there is your cable hookup or your antenna. So if you don't have access to cable, there is an antenna on here, so you can watch local channels. And then the other storage, there are 3 of these little cabinets, not super big, pretty tall, but there are 3 of them. And then there is a stereo system. It's a pretty simple trailer in itself. Nothing crazy about it. Basically a bedroom for a bed, a bathroom, a little bit of storage, and a kitchen. So if you're looking for some short weekend trips, or you want to take a week trip and you're pretty minimalist like ourselves, it's the perfect trailer for a couple or a very small family.